People are making millions off trading on PolyMarket, and today I'll be showing you my $500 a day trading strategy. And let me just clear the misconception. Trading on PolyMarket is not gambling. It's only gambling if you pick a random bet and pick whatever side you want just based off your feelings. That's gambling. What I'm gonna teach you is not gambling, and it's a proven strategy used by thousands of traders to make millions of dollars. If we go into PolyMarket right here, there's literally a leaderboard full of people using this exact strategy and making thousands of dollars. Now that we got that out of the way, let me show you how I make $500 every single day with my PolyMarket strategy. So what is PolyMarket and how does it work? PolyMarket is a fairly basic app. It's just a site where anyone can place a bet on an event, and you're betting on an outcome of that event. So let's say, for example, we take this event, like who will be the next president of the United States. You can place a bet on what you think the outcome will be. And there's a bunch of different options. You can bet on Donald Trump or candidates who could be selected. And yeah, it's pretty simple. But the unique thing about PolyMarket is that there's a market for almost anything. There could be a market for what Mr. Beast's next video will be, or even the weather in New York. And that's completely insane because it might sound weird, but people are actually making money from that. And that's everything you need to know. So yeah, basically it's just yes or no, or other outcomes on what will happen around the world. You're just predicting the future and making money from that. So let's talk about markets. Let's just talk about the markets that you actually want to focus on. Out of all the markets in PolyMarket, the 5 you should really be focusing are politics, crypto, Iran, finance, and culture. These 5 are really good because they have very high volume and they're always trending. And the high volume is super important because it allows us to buy and sell whenever we want. That makes it way easier and more profitable, especially if you want to take profits on a position faster. It also shows that the bet is actually legit and not some random low volume scammy market. So once you set up the market, you're gonna click into it, and now we're looking for specific setups. And what we're looking at are high volume, like we said before, also good ROI opportunity. And what that basically means is that the ratio should be pretty close to 50-50. Personally, I don't want to go anywhere between 20-80 because at that point it's just not worth it. Now let's get into a live example. So right here we're scrolling. I'm just looking for a binary market, meaning it's only yes or no, like this one, not some gay market. We found this market, Karg Island, no longer under Iranian controlled by. This is perfect. So what I'm gonna do is take a screenshot of this. Then I'm gonna go to polysight.app into the AI analyzer and drop it in. It comes back and tells us bet on no with 97% confidence. The reasoning actually makes sense. It's saying that Iran sits fully control of Karg Island, and for that to change, it requires something major like a war, which is low probability right now. It also mentions that it's a core Iranian oil site, so they're not just gonna lose control over it easily. So overall, this trade looks pretty solid. But instead of instantly taking it, let's go back and see if we can find something even better. So again, we're scrolling the politics niche, and now we see this market. Will Trump visit China? This one looks pretty good. Same process here. We take a screenshot, go into AI Analyze and drop it in. Now the AI comes back and tells us what to bet on again, based on all the data, probabilities, and context behind this event. And this is exactly the strategy I've been using. We're not guessing. We're just going off headlines and we're using actual data to make decisions. And that just separates the people who make money on PolyMarket and the people who go broke. So yeah, this is the PolyMarket strategy I've been using. It works really well. If you want to use the exact same AI analyzer, check the link in the description. And other than that, I see you boys in the next video.